if you're new here, my name is Sadie. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into today's video. Y'all, I've been so excited to start like doing these back to school videos because I'm super excited to go to nursing school this semester. We'll continue going to nursing school this semester. So I wanted to do like a little rundown of everything you will need. This is specifically for my nursing students, but most of these things could also be used for anybody that's going to school or college or whatever you want to do. So let's just get right into the video. And the first thing I'm gonna start with is a planner. So of course you need a planner because in nursing school there's a lot of things that you need to do. And to be honest, I actually used to have so many planners. Like I always buy planners, throw them in the trash, buy them, throw them in the trash, simply because I'm OCD a little bit. So I be messing up and I be wanting to throw it in the trash. But I really like to have all my things organized when I'm in school because it just makes life easier. This planner right here is, let me see who made this. This is by Cassandra Camilla. And y'all, this planner, like, I love this planner so much because I don't know if it's just me, but finding a planner, like a perfect planner for you and one that describes your personality is really, really hard because most of the planners are plain and they just literally have numbers for you to write stuff down. But this planner, y'all, oh my God. No, this is not sponsored, but look at this planner. This is how the beginning of it is. You have your little pockets right here, one on the front, one on the back, and then this is July. So July has Ruby for the birthstone, Cancer, the birth flower, and like it's just so detailed, y'all. Like I couldn't believe when I saw this planner in Target is where I got it from. Like I was so obsessed that I just was not gonna let this pass by me. And it wasn't that expensive. This planner was about $12.99, I think. And then if you go further into the month, you see you have Health Talk, and then you even have a little bingo set where it shows you some things that you should try to do for your lifestyle. But y'all, find a planner that just matches you, matches your vibe. Because honestly, I don't have to do much in this planner. Like usually I would try to like add little things to it, like these. These usually come in planners because the planners mostly be boring. But this planner, it don't need nothing. It don't need no stickers. I mean, you can add stickers just for a little but this planner is so, so cute, y'all. Like I literally love this planner. Look at Black History Month. Like you cannot tell me this planner doesn't make you just want to write in your planner. So yeah, I totally got off topic and more into the planner than why we need to use it. But make sure you have a planner for school, nursing students especially, because you're going to be having a lot of assignments. You're going to be doing a lot of things and you don't want to get sidetracked just because you don't know when an assignment is due. Like you could have a test tomorrow and you forget because obviously you were only told by the teacher. You didn't write it down. You didn't have any form of any form of, I can't think of the word, but y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get the gist. Just make sure you have a planner to stay organized and stay on top of all of your assignments. So that's one thing. The second thing is a pencil pouch. This is the pencil pouch I have. I got this from Amazon, and I'm sure you can probably find this planner on Amazon. Everything I'm listing you can probably find on Amazon to make it easier for you to just order online and get it to your doorstep. That's why y'all being ghetto. Why? But in this pencil pouch, I have just pens. The pens that I use are the big Gelocity pens, 0.7. These ones I feel right, very, very smooth, very neat. And then I also have some other pens, which I just got from Amazon as well. And these ones are more of a like pointer like type tip, like if you're writing on your iPad or something, but it's for paper. And then I have some pencils in here, of course, but most of all I just have pencils, pens, and highlighters in here. I have these highlighters, which I love. Like they highlight so good. Love these. Got those from Amazon. And then I just have two things of sticky notes in here. And if you watch my back to school supply, you know that I got these sticky notes from that. But the main point of having a pencil case is pretty obvious, just to hold all of your utensils for when you're in class. When it comes to like having pencils and stuff in class. I feel like me personally, I used to just write on my iPad, but when it did come to having pencils and stuff, I never would have it because I write on my iPad. So anytime I would go look for a pen, or anytime we had to pull out a pencil or anything or highlight some stuff, I wouldn't have it necessarily because I was just so used to writing on my iPad. So that's why I got me a handy dandy pencil case. And then sticky notes is just to jot down some quick things, like if you want to take small notes, you can do that. If you want to write down just something you felt was important, then you can do that as well. You can also use these in clinicals for our nursing students. You can use those in clinicals to jot down stuff too. So yeah, that's pretty apparent for the pencil case. The next thing I'm gonna say is iPad. I love my iPad, y'all. I've had my iPad for so long, but having an iPad is just overall chef's kiss. Like, there's not much I can say about it. Like, having an iPad and like being able to write in nursing school on your iPad instead of just, you know, writing everything down by hand, it's just so great. Like, of course you're writing it down by hand, but it's a difference when you're writing it down on paper than when you're writing it down from your iPad. If that makes sense. Like, let me know. Like, I might sound like stupid, but it's a difference when you're writing on your iPad than when you're writing on your paper, because you're not really writing. You're like, I don't know, but it's such a difference. And let me show y'all the apps that I use for nursing school, because who would I be to just show y'all the iPad and not show y'all what I use. So the first app I use is going to be GoodNotes. This is what it looks like. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's this app right here. And then you can make a new document. You're able to do notebook, study set, folder, image, scan documents, take photos, import things, and do a quick note. So there's a lot you can do with GoodNotes. You do have to pay for like a pro version of it, but I feel like it's totally worth it because you're going to be doing so much stuff. And then as I was talking about the planner, I didn't mention this, but as y'all can see, I got my prayer journal up here. I have my planner, and then I have my nursing folder. So this planner right here is something you could do if you don't feel like getting a real planner. You can also import it into GoodNotes and use it as a planner on your iPad, because this is so cute. Like, even this is cute. And then when you're in school, you don't feel like pulling out this planner. You can always just go to GoodNotes on your iPad and then write down whatever you need to write down. If the teacher is like talking quickly, you can just already be ready. Like, you can just be prepared. Like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, when y'all organize to a T like this, there's no reason why you should miss assignments, why you should miss tests, why you should just be all over the place and just distraught in your mind. There's no reason why if you stay organized like this. And then in my nursing folder, I just have all of these nursing bundles, and then I have some homework, and then I have folders for each one of my classes, because that makes it way easier when you separate your classes into folders. Specifically talking about GoodNotes, but you can also do this outside of an iPad if you just have different folders or different binders. But it's way easier to just sort everything out in an iPad, because if you were to sort it out in like different binders and stuff, you would have to print it out, and you have to pay for printing unless your school lets you print for free. But that's just a whole bunch. Like, and I do have a lot of nursing school bundles, so if y'all are interested in getting some of those bundles or are having difficulty in a specific like subject like pharmacology, fundamentals, let me know and I'll try to get your Instagram or something to maybe DM you and help you out with that. I do also have clinical care plans, nursing prep documents, nursing reports, clinical templates. I just have a lot of stuff that is very useful if you're going into nursing school and you want to be prepared. Just let me know, y'all. Just comment down below. It's not nothing to send it to y'all. I want y'all to pass. I want y'all to do good, because nursing school is really hard. And sometimes you do have those mean girls. Not sometimes. You're definitely going to have those mean girls in nursing school who aren't looking out for you, or not even looking out, but not looking to help you out if you're like in a tough spot, or if you're like just needing help and you can't get help from anybody. That's just like, I hate mean girls in nursing school, because I've experienced it myself, and it's really like we're all here for the same thing. So why not just help each other out so we can all pass and we can all become nurses? Like, it's a nurse shortage. Why are you trying to be better than somebody else by holding back information that you know can help me? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my iPad. I love my iPad. If you're able to afford one, I do recommend you get an iPad because it is just 10 out of 10. The next thing I'm going to say, since we're on electronics, is my laptop. My MacBook, I've had this for a while, so it's not really something that I got specifically for nursing school, but a laptop is good to have in all instances. Like when you're on your iPad, it's some stuff you can't do, like if you're going to lockdown browser or just a browser where you take your test at, it's easier to see it on a big screen. So it's good to have a computer too. It's good to have a computer to search things up that you don't want to pull your iPad out for. They're literally basically used for the same thing, as you know, but it's just some stuff that's easier to do on a computer than it is on a iPad. But I would say if you have an iPad, there's no need for you to get a computer because you're still able to like use lockdown on your iPad. It's just a smaller screen, and I like to see stuff bigger to just, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm just more in tune with what I'm doing. But you don't need both. You really don't need both. You can have either or and you'll be set. But oh, I know the main difference, y'all. The main difference between having an iPad and a computer is that on my iPad, I can obviously write stuff down with my Apple Pencil. On my computer, I cannot write anything down. Like, that's the only downside of having a computer. So if you want an iPad, you can write stuff down and then you can turn it into a computer by getting one of these like Apple cases or a case period. It doesn't have to be Apple. You can get a case from Amazon and then you'll have a 2-in-1 deal. But as for the computer, you won't like have that. Come here, Nova. She wanted to come over here so bad. Come here. Come here, Robbie. Okay, whatever. You'll just have that 2-in-1 deal when you have an iPad. So to each his own, but I feel like if you are trying to decide between one of the two, I would just say get an iPad and then get the keyboard for it, so then you have a 2-in-1 computer and iPad that you can write on physically and you'll be set. The next thing I have is another pencil case. I got this because look how busted this one is. It's not even busted as in dirty, but look how it's busting 10. Like about to bust out with all these pencils and stuff. So I got this simply just to put any extra things I need in here. And then I also could put like more pens. I have pencils in here right now. I have a pen at the front. I could put more sticky notes because I only have 2 in here. And then I also have transparent sticky notes just in case I want to draw over something in a textbook because I can't draw for nothing. So I could put sticky notes in here. I could just put any little thing in here. I could put hair ties in here, just anything that you need that you might not have in your regular pencil case. I do recommend having more than one pencil case because I actually have 3 pencil cases. And in here, look how cute this is though. Nurse Daily Affirmations. In here, I just have the transparent sticky notes as well. These sticky notes are literally going to be a lifesaver this semester. Last semester I didn't have them, and like I was so upset that I couldn't make my notes look aesthetically pleasing how I wanted them to because I couldn't draw, and I knew if I did it myself I would mess up. So now that I do have this, I'm super happy that I can just trace over it and it'll come out perfect. Let me show y'all how transparent these sticky notes are though. Like this is such a good thing to have. Do y'all see how transparent it is? I don't know if y'all can see, but it's real transparent. Like, oh, let me show y'all this way. Like y'all see, I can trace the flower outline right here. Perfect, just perfect. So, you don't have to have these many pencil cases, but I just don't like my stuff all over the place, and I don't like my stuff looking like this. So I am going to be transferring some things over, not right now because I'm just letting y'all know, but I have 3 pencil cases, which is crazy because I'm just extra, but y'all don't have to be that extra like me. The next thing I would say are ruled index cards. I feel like for me, I associate stuff with colors sometimes. So if I'm doing something and I feel like I need to remember it, I'm gonna go to like writing flashcards and stuff, and I feel like it's easier for me to write it on a flashcard that's colored. It doesn't even have to be colored because I also have the like regular white flashcards as well, because sometimes these are too bright. But I just feel like it's easier to have flashcards as a whole because you can go and you can write a definition on this side, the word on this side and a definition on that side, and then just quiz yourself. And you can do that with any type of like studying that you're doing. What is the word? I forgot what it is, the type of studying that I do, where I write it down and I just go back and see if I remember it and then write down anything else I remember. But I know active recall. Active recall. You don't have to do active recall on a whiteboard. You can still do it on flashcards because it's not the same as writing it down like on a whiteboard, because it's different obviously because it's a whiteboard, but writing it down still on flashcards will be the same as you active recalling it and just writing down anything that you don't remember. So it's just good to have flashcards because you can pull these out anytime and just start writing down stuff that you need to remember. And I have 2 different sets of colorful ones and then a whole box of plain ones, just in case. Just in case. The next thing that you need, this is a must. Like, this is a must, okay? I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like, this is something that you are gonna forever need in nursing school. Like, it's a must. So let's just get into the must. This is my handy dandy stethoscope. Let me put it around my neck because I'm a nurse. Period. I just love having my stethoscope around my neck because it just makes me feel as though I'm a nurse. Like, I'm just already there. Let me... Okay, let me stop playing around. So in here, I have my stethoscope. I have the litmus stethoscope, as y'all can see. It was around maybe $200, I think, but in total honesty, it is worth it. When you get in nursing school, they're going to give you a whole bunch of stuff and it's going to be low quality. It's better to just buy this now, because when you buy this, you can use it for nursing school as a student and you can use it for when you're a nurse. So it's a win-win. Like, you don't have to buy another stethoscope unless you want to just be fancy and get the one that just reads it to you. But that one is like $500. I don't think I'll be spending that unless somebody gives it to me, okay? So just be mindful of your quality of things that you're getting, because it's better to have quality than to have trash. Sorry. But if you can't afford it, that's another thing. So if you can't afford it, just wait, because at the end of the day, all stethoscopes do the same thing, just some are better than others, and I would rather have one that's better quality than have one that's flimsy and you can barely, like, it takes a lot for you to hear. So yeah. And here I also have some bandage tape. I have 4 packs of those, and then I have a badge in here. This all came with the case itself. So I got this on Amazon. I'll link everything down below, but I got this on Amazon. I also have a whiteboard marker in here. I have a pen in here, and then some of the stuff is not in here because I've already used it, but this is definitely a must, and it gives you stuff that you'll need in here already. So that's a plus, that you already have things that you're going to use that you don't have to buy separately. The next thing I have is some folders. So folders are pretty simple. I feel like for me, the important documents that they give you in the beginning of school are the documents that you put in folders. Like, anything that you're handed off from them giving it to you in school, my camera is overheating, that's when you're going to put it in here. So I would have a different folder for each of my classes, but if not, I would just separate the classes. You know, like fundamentals and fundamentals lab, I would put those as one if you can't get as many folders. But folders are simple if you want to, like, just organize everything and just have everything in one place from the documents. The next thing is a binder. That's the same thing as a folder. If you want to be more organized, you can put everything in a binder. You can flip through pages. You can also print out your study material and put it in here from all your tests. That's what I'll be doing this semester, is printing out every test, every quiz I have, and putting it in here. I think I'm going to separate it by class, so then at the end, when we take our final HESI, I can go back to my binder, starting from the first test, the first quiz, and be prepared. Like, just tell me that doesn't make sense. Like, just, come on now. Like, come on now. We're passing, okay? The next thing is going to be notebooks. Lots and lots of notebooks. You don't really need as many. I have 4 because I'm just extra, like I said. But Notebooks are always good to have in case you forget your iPad, your computer. You'll always have a notebook and you always have your pencil case, okay? So notebooks, you can just write down anything you need, any notes, any studying type. You can have a notebook for each class, whatever you want to do, however you want to organize it. Just have a notebook. Even if you just have one notebook, just have a notebook because they're good to have on deck whenever you feel like you are stuck in a place. You can just write it down, come back to it, you know. Just be organized. I've been saying that this whole time. Just be organized because it's a real thing. Like, you have to be organized. The next thing is a daily planner. I know we have our monthly planner, which is also a daily planner, but having a daily planner just to write things down is also good. In this planner, it has goals, don't forget, to do, and for tomorrow. So this is the type of planner that you write down everything from class. So I personally would do goals like for the first week, write down my goals for the week, and then every day of class I would put down things that I need to remember to get done. For tomorrow, I will put down things that I need for tomorrow, and to do, I will put down to-do lists. And then you have down here notes and doodles. So you can have this out in class when you're bored and you just listen in class and you just like, okay, let me just get some stuff done while the teacher is teaching. Doodle, write down notes, what you need to get done for tomorrow, what you don't need to forget for this week. And just be organized as a whole. The next thing is AirPods. AirPods Maxes, Beats, whatever you use, this is going to be coming in handy when you're having study moments in the library, when you're just out and about and you want to study, because as a nursing student, you're going to be studying everywhere. It don't matter if you're at the restaurant, it don't matter if you're on vacation, you're going to be studying. So to have these, the blackout noise, well, these are noise cancellation, so I can block out noise with these, but any ones are going to be fine. Just make sure you have a good pair of headphones. Oh, not playing music. Just make sure you have a good pair of headphones because you are going to be using them a lot. The next thing is an emergency kit. I know it looks like a pencil case, but it's most definitely an emergency kit. I have things like deodorant in here, heating pads when I come on my cycle, Tylenol when I get a headache. I just have everything that I need in an emergency: hand sanitizer, scrunchies, lip balm. So just make you an emergency kit just in case anything happens and you run out of anything or you forget anything, and you'll be all set. And that is the last thing, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything will be linked down in the description box. And I will see you guys in the next back to school video. Bye.